All right, so day 3 of trying to fix the 240. I appreciate all the helps and the DMs I've been receiving on the last 2 videos. With the help of a couple of people and a little bit of ChatGPT, I think I might have figured out the correct setup for the vacuum lines. I believe the regulator is supposed to have a line by itself. The map sensor, that actually wasn't a fuel pressure sensor, it was actually a map sensor that feeds to my computer. That is supposed to have its own line so I can get a correct reading, because that could possibly make my car shut off. It's not getting the right readings. And in the last nipple, I believe I have just one more nipple on the manifold. That one is going to be like a everything type nipple. I think there was like a splitter somewhere down there that should be able to connect to my turbo and my blow-off valve and everything, as well as the idle air control valve. So I'm going to double check, reset that all up, maybe try to give it another start to see what happens. And I also might attack the gauges. I'm thinking about just taking them all out because a lot of them don't work. So I'm thinking about just taking them all out, freeing up a little bit of the wiring, and then maybe it should be a little easier to try to figure out what's going on. All right, so I finished all the vacuum lines. I put them back where they were supposed to be and everything. As you can see, some of my gauges don't work. This one doesn't work. That one is frozen and never moves. These don't work. This one, it works. I get a reading, but it jumps crazy. It goes 20 to like 18 to like 25 to like 17. So I don't think it's really reading it that good. And I had a turbo timer that was over there somewhere. I think it's on the floor. Yeah, right here. This, I don't even think it worked. And I have a fan, which I don't think is working either. So I might take those apart just to make it a little easier on myself. But let's see if the car starts. It dies. All right, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to call it a day. The car is officially dead. I literally cranked it like twice and I ate the battery up. So unfortunately we cannot continue. I'm gonna let the battery charge. As you guys heard in the last clip, I am slowly killing my starter as well, so I'm probably gonna have to buy a replacement once we're done with this. But that's gonna be probably it for today. Hopefully we can figure this out when it runs. What I was thinking about doing is when it does turn on the next time, trying to hold it at like 1500 RPMs to see if it would stay on. If it stays on, then at least I know it's something with the idle air control valve. If it turns off, then I know it's something a little more serious, like maybe fuel or something. But until then, we really can't do much. So hopefully it's nothing too crazy. Hopefully it's just, idle air control valve. That would be a little easier on us. But we will figure it out.